On March, Friday the 13th, we have a new game hitting the Nintendo Online eStores called Wreck and Ruin. Now, Wreck is the main character of this game. He is a evil maniac demon lord. He uses magic to destroy worlds. Now, his master, like this kind of like supreme overlord demon kind of like master thing. I don't know, like he's just insane. He's like a huge guy who likes to conquer worlds. Now, Wreck doesn't exactly like conquering worlds. He doesn't want to make slaves and everything. He just wants to destroy everything. And you play as this character who gets one last chance to go to a planet that's really, really difficult to conquer, and your master sends you there to kind of struggle and make these people your slaves. But you're like, nah, screw it. I'm gonna kill everyone. I'm gonna destroy everything. I'm gonna be evil. And I love that about this game. Like, you literally just run around the world just doing evil things, killing things, and like, talking to NPCs, and it's really, really great. I love that kind of thing. Some of the interactions will really make you laugh in your chair. My absolute favorite is right at the beginning when you find like a well where you can get water and it looks like you're peeing into it, and then you tell this little girl to take water to her mother, and you're like, wait a minute. What? I see what you did here, bro. Oh man, I love his little evil personality. It's seriously cool. That's basically it for the story. You kind of go to this world and to like dominate and destroy and just be an evil maniac with demon lord wizard kind of guy. You just use magic powers and everything. In terms of gameplay, as I mentioned, you kind of use magic. Use like elements, kind of different things. Like your first attack is like a firebolt kind of thing, where you kind of make this fireball in front of you and you can like shoot it off, like do, like just infinitely, like forever. Like it's pretty cool. Then you unlock like a lightning ability, and then there's like a kind of a sword ability, and I believe you unlock a water type of thing, which I actually haven't played that far yet. But those are your like four main abilities, and then you get another whole thing that will help you with everything in the game. Like the big hinge of, I don't even know what that word means. The big thing of this game to destroy bosses and like get through really quickly is to use items. Now, items can be found by killing random enemies or just breaking chests in the world and finding them, as rewards, or even buying them from NPCs that are like a NPC little village shop, which is kind of funny because you're here to destroy them and take their world and ruin it, but you're gonna buy the tools from them to do it. So it's like, you guys don't like living here, do you? You really don't. So the game's basically about like exploration. You'll do a lot of exploring of the like intricate maps. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of puzzles. I kind of suck at puzzles, but I managed to solve a few, and I had a lot of fun solving them once I did solve them. Other times I'm like, damn it, where do I do this? It's pretty intense. Apart from that, you'll also be doing a lot of killing. You'll just run around and kill things like the whole time. It's pretty fun. And the reason why you're killing things is that you want to collect souls. Like when you kill things, you get souls. Like these are like weird syndicate kind of fake people. They're not really people that you're killing. They're like weird monster kind of things. And you're killing these monsters or these weird spawns, like these fake knights and everything that you have to kill to get souls. And once you get enough souls, you can go to this kind of like weird thing where it charges you in a certain amount of souls. And once you speak to that, you kind of teleport to a new section of the map, I believe. Like I've done it once, and it just teleported me somewhere, and I was like, okay, cool, let's kill everything here. That's how we're gonna do it. You'll also frequently encounter like bosses who have mechanics that can kind of be confusing at first. Like the very first boss that I fought was actually quite difficult because he kept flying all over everywhere, and I was like, dude, come back, I need to hit you. And you can't target him when he's in the air, so it's kind of a little tricky. So in terms of controls, the game lets you actually just hold in your left trigger to basically constantly aim, which is kind of like an auto aim. It'll just like aim at whoever is closest, and you can use a right stick to like like change targets. Though I don't do that because it's a bit odd to use and it's very difficult to get used to at first. And you can also hold in the attack like the fireball and just spam it over and over. So I just like hold auto aim and hold attack, and I just like run through the land. I'm like pew 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 pew, just shooting fireballs everywhere. The aim can be kind of weird sometimes. Like I mentioned on the boss fight, like there was a lot of instances where he flies up and then like the auto target like turns off, and then like I have to like figure out how to aim at him again, and then I make a mess up, and you get really confused at first because your B button, which you want to use for jump or everything in every other game, is actually your item use button. So you end up using your items and wasting them for no reason. That can get a little confusing at first. I've gotten better at it as I've played on, but it is something that can be quite confusing at first. There's also a little map feature that's quite cool. The map looks really intricate and like awesome, and you can see it like on the whole planet. I really like that vibe. I just wish there was like a zoom feature, or if there is, I just haven't figured out how to do it yet. Because sometimes I'm like, I get lost. I'm like, wait, I need to go here. How do I get there? And like, you have to like look really close to the screen to go like, there seems to be a path there. Like, figure out where you need to go. And that's kind of like tricky part. Is like trying to figure out where do I go next after you've done something major in the game. In terms of fun, you're gonna have a lot of fun with NPC interaction. Like, I swear, dude, don't skip the cutscenes or like the conversations and everything, because the stuff that they say is so gold, dude. It's so gold. Like that peeing in the well thing was, oh, it was brilliant. And there's so many moments just like that that really make this game shine, where you see this like evil character. He's just full of it. He's just a cheeky little demon lord who's here to like talk crap and destroy the world. You know, like man, I really really like it. The game's also very fun when you do things right, like when you're playing or doing like a boss fight or like a certain puzzle, and everything just goes according to plan. You're like, I don't know how I did that, but that was so cool. Like those are like the really fun moments in the game. Sometimes it can get a little bit stressful when you get stuck on puzzles, but that's kind of like that's just me, I think. Like I'm not good at puzzles. I did mention that. The game actually can be played really quickly. Like you can just fly through the game, like just go speed run it, or you can play at your own pace, like slow, like me, where you have to explore everywhere, figure out where you go, walk around the map 3 times until you figure out how to do the puzzle, or realize that the giant lightning bolts on one of these lock things, it just means you have to actually use your lightning ability on that to unlock the door. Like you have no idea how long it took me to figure stuff like that out. Like use my lightning bolt ability on the lightning lock. Like brain, please come on, figure this stuff out quicker. Come on. I'm also planning on doing a let's play series of my first playthrough of this game. So if you do want to see that, stay tuned. If you did enjoy the review, let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, dudes. I'll see you guys in a future video.